Face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Nahi, Ben Sekir. Oh, smashing header! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gerson. Danilo. Gerson. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel shifted upfield. Linton. Rafinha. Nadir producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. In the series cross. And it's Nadir. Nadir knocks it out wide. Danilo can get it clear. That has been knocked clear. Linton, Alexandro, Gabriel. Decent progress down the left. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Nahi. Hakimi. Inviting looking ball that has been cut short, and it's played forward, nicely intercepted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Linton. Rafinha, and here's Rafinha. Linton. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Rafinha. Rodrigo!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's En-Nesyri, and it's Diaz. Mazraoui. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Rafinha. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Amrabat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Alexandro. Well played, that has... Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Enesiri. Aguirre. That's a sharp pass. And here's Enesiri. Gabriel, aim forwards. Thinks one through. Floated through. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Rodrigo. Brahim Diaz. Could move up a gear here. And it's Amrabat. That is a great pick out. Well read. And the danger is averted. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Out to the right. Unai. Nadir. Enesiri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, it's come loose. Jesson. Now then, the ball's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Enesiri. Enesiri forwards and with intent. Unai. Hakimi. Hakimi stood his ground strongly. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Well read, nice interception. Amrabat. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Gerson. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Linton. Gerson. Played back in. Defending of the desperate variety. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. Gets it away. It's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Linton. Gerson. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Enesiri. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rodrigo. Moved on forwards. Back into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Hakimi, gently done. Muscular approach does pay off here. Linton. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Been cleared, lofted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Amrabat. Nadir moved on forwards, and it's hoisted clear. Brazil are already trailing here early on. And Messeri! Could be danger here. He's dealt with that well. Purring through the gears.
Morocco definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha ploughing through the middle. Rafinha! Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equalizer. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Marquinhos. Linton forwards and with intent. Rafinha played into space. Now it's Rafinha. Can he finish? Brahim Diaz gets rid without sophistication. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton over to the left. It's gone for a throw-in. Play towards the front line. Messeri. Rafinha. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a quick ball upfield.
And Messeri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a throw. Rafinha, it's anyone's ball now. It's Joelinton. And here's Joelinton. Now it's Rafinha. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Joelinton. Big chance! He thumps it clear. Played into the middle. Aguirre with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to break at pace. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. It's played into the area. And here's the chance to counter. Gerson tries a deft little ball. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Bruno, long ball by the goalkeeper. That is Diaz. Nadir. A searching ball out wide. Bruno Guimaraes gets good distance on it. Morocco have reclaimed it. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz has got himself a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Gerson. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Ben Seguir. Nadir, that's a clever-looking ball. That is lovely. Unahi. Nice touch. Ben Seguir, aimed in towards the... shooting chance! Terrific save from the keeper.
Unahi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They could be caught out, and can he finish? Well, the ball's come, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
And Nasiri is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Alexandro, who's on a run down the left wing. Rafinha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Guimaraes. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alexandro. Gerson. Gerson played out towards the right wing. Rodrigo. En-Nesyri chasing after it. So what can they make of this? And it's Hakimi. Ben Seguir. Hakimi. Nadir. Nadir shifted upfield. Unahi have it back and can go again. This might end the series! And he's there to get it away. Nadir. Amrabat. Played out to the right. It's a mighty effort! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vinicius Junior aim forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Diaz. Showing good feet. He decides to cross it. In comes the corner. Alexandro getting this one clear. And a chance! Joelinton. Alexandro goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that is a Rodrigo! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Marquinhos. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's beat Vinicius Junior!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rafinha, and the finish! Deftly away. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Ben Seguir with a fine tackle. Amrabat. Oh, good spread. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. And it's Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. That's good play. Brahim climbs up big.
He will be livid with himself.
Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Joelinton. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Brahim Diaz. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Nadir. Mazraoui. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nadir. Unahi. Gerson. Played out to the right. Rodrigo shifted upfield. Danilo. That's really well manoeuvred. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Mazraoui is there and he can get that clear. It's Linton out towards the flank. Well, what's he giving here? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Overhit and out of play. Bruno no question, that's a foul. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Very nicely done. Aguirre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marquinhos. Amrabat played out to the left flank. And they've got a throw. Played back in. Played out wide. Ben Sagir's cross. Alisson claims it. Safe hands. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha picks it up out wide. That'll be a throw-in. Linton crosses. Hakimi. Ben Sagir. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's searching through. He can get that clear. Aguirre forwards and with intent. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Amrabat. And here's En-Nesyri. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Nice interception, well timed. Rodrigo. Linton. Rafinha. Alexandro. Rafinha. Chooses to go back. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's in a good position here. It's really well cleared. Well timed, excellent interception. Brahim Diaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Chance! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a loose ball. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in plenty of space here. That's going to go a long way. Amrabat. And it's Mazraoui. Lovely shot, surely! Oh, that's a waste.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Gabriel. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Rodrigo. Out to the right. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Out of play for a throw. Linton, no way through, so back it comes. Alexandro tries a cross. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Now he's off and running. Aguirre. Moved on forwards. Alexandro. Linton. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Danilo. A lot of space ahead of him. Unahi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. difficult read. Joelinton spread out to the left. Nadir. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Nadir. Amrabat. Nadir. Amrabat. And the shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Vinicius Junior. Cuts out the supply. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Hakimi gently done. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Played towards the other side. And it's Alexandro. Joelinton. Alexandro. Alexandro charging forward down that flank. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Morocco, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And here's En-Nesyri. Rodrigo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That was nowhere near his best. Ben Seguir. And it's played forward. Danilo. Gerson. Gabriel. Joelinton. Gerson gently done. He has found the way through. Rodrigo, oh, good spread. Aguirre, early ball out from the back. Joelinton. Rafinha calmly anticipates. Mazraoui. And it's Diaz. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Oh, well measured. That is a little undercooked. En-Nesyri looks to get on the end of this. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that's nice. Delivered across. Mazraoui can get it clear. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Unahi, he's found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Joelinton. Rodrigo. That is very well defended. Alisson claims comfortably. Gabriel. Now it's Joelinton. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Shot! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
But you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Sagir done delicately. And here's Brahim Diaz. He's got away, delivered in. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Joelinton aim forwards, caresses it through. Gabriel. Into the channel, and it's Danilo. That's tidy. Gerson. Rafinha tries to dink it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alexandro clipped into space. Tries a shot! He scores!
Cruising. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Rodrigo simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Played out to the right. And it's Mazraoui. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Rodrigo. Danilo. Ben Sagir did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's neat. Unahi. Ben Sagir. Unahi. Brilliantly cut out. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Danilo. Now here's the delivery. Brahim Diaz. And now the breakaway. Moved on forwards. Ben Sagir! Gerson. Aguirre forwards and with intent. Joelinton. Rafinha. Ben Seguir. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel cuts it out. Danilo. That's a delicate pass. Hakimi gets it clear. Gerson. Aguirre shifted upfield. Amrabat. Rodrigo. Danilo. Gerson. Nesiri. Unahi providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Hakimi climbs up big! Cleared away. Amrabat knocks it out wide. Time to deliver. Nice control. Cross from Hakimi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gerson. Great defending, strong and determined. Unahi. Nice physical challenge. Danilo. Linton. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gabriel. Linton is onto it in a flash. Unahi over to the left. He's being urged to... Real chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Great ball if he can get there. He's got Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. And that was very necessary. Out towards the flank. Nesiri. Nesiri chasing after it. Bruno Guimaraes. Back into the middle. Nadir. That's really well manoeuvred. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos looks to the other side. And it's Alexandro. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Linton. That's very neat. Up he goes!
Oh, not the best of headers.
Brahim Diaz played out to the left flank. Gabriel. Gerson. Marquinhos. Linton spread out to the left. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve
to that degree.
Brazil head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are back underway. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. Gerson. Gabriel. Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexandro. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gerson. Danilo with the cross. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Clears it away. Morocco are making a change now. Deftly away. Gerson. It's a great ball. Cleared without complication. Moved on forwards. Linton. Probing pass. Alexandro going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Gerson. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Good ball, good take. Brahim Diaz. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Diaz. And here's Adli. Mazraoui. He is just caressing the ball. Mazraoui opts to play it back. Unahi. Amrabat. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! He's missed, but not by that far. Only partially clear. Linton. Alexandro. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Amrabat. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Chance again? No.
Morocco really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Plenty waiting in the middle. Unahi. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mazraoui plays it short. Unahi. Marquinhos. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Over to the left. Alexandro. Now he's off and running. There's the shot!
Rafinha really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Hit into the middle. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Hakimi, gently done. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Mazraoui. Adli. Mazraoui. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Adli. Now who's going to be first to this? Adli showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adli. Danilo makes the interception. Jason. Bruno Guimaraes. Cleared away. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's En-Nesyri. And they can counter here. Aguirre forwards and with intent. Rodrigo. Danilo. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Unahi. Aguirre shifted upfield. Adli played out towards the right wing. Brahim Diaz. Cross needs to be good. Danilo is there and he can get that clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Unahi. Aguirre. Aim forwards. Proves too strong. Now it's Rafinha. Linton. Rafinha. Linton. And here's Rodrigo. Brazil have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for it! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Alexandro. Danger averted for now. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton, gently done. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Danilo. En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri played through into space. Ben Sakir's cross. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone for the shots.
We all love a tryer, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Vinicius Junior laid out to the left flank. Pressing's intense, and it's played off.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gerson. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Adli. Ben Sakir is onto it in a flash. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Mazraoui. Tries to get it clear. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. That's a dangerous ball. In the city. Oh, good spread. Mazraoui puts them all in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Unahi. Adli. He's on it. Can he get away? Bruno Guimaraes gets it away. Unahi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Alexandro. In with the challenge. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior! To shoot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred. Ooh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Ben Sakir. Here's a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Moved on forwards. Gerson. And it's played forward. And he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Danilo. Gerson. Oh, great play! Rodrigo! Tries to get it clear. Amrabat shifted upfield. Oh, super find. And And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui drives forward on the overlap.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
And that is out of play. Linton. So we've reached the hour mark. Amrabat. Unahi looking for a runner. Ben Sagir, and that's aimed into the middle. There comes another cross. And claimed it back swiftly. Moved on forwards. Gerson. Marquinhos, Bruno Guimaraes, Rodrigo looks to get on the end of this. Get a throw in. Referee's given a throw. Hakimi, aim forwards. Gabriel. Linton. Rafinha played with finesse. And he's heaved it away. Linton. Oh, smashing header!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
And Nasiri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Marquinhos. Alexandro chasing after it. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, red, nice interception. Amrabat. And Nasiri. Played out to the right. Mazraoui. Adli. Mazraoui. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking here to chip it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gerson. Linton knocks it out wide. And that's been won straight back. Gabriel. Rafinha. Played out wide. Alexander. A header! And the ball's come loose here. Gerson knocks it out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Succumbs to the pressure. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Ben Sagir. That is a brilliant interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Gerson, Marquinhos, and Nasiri, Ben Sagir, Gabriel, gently done. Vinicius Junior, oh, good spread. Cuts out the pass. Brahim Diaz. Has a look and plays it forward. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. And it's Mazraoui. And here's Adley. Danger averted for now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Unahi forwards and with intent. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And he's managed to get Brahim Diaz!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Gerson. Gabriel. Alexandro. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Out towards the flank. Cross goes in there. Alexandro makes the interception. And he's away. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Unahi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! It's in! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Morocco get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Unahi. Brahim Diaz! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Time for a change in personnel. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Gerson. Alexandro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Marquinhos. And that's a throw-in. Unahi. In the Siri, forwards and with intent.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gabriel gets it away. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Rafinha. Alexandro. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Joelinton. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Joelinton really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
And he thumps it clear. And it's Mazraoui. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Unahi. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gerson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mazraoui, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gerson. Marquinhos. Gerson, gently done. That has been cut short. Gerson. Gabriel, and he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Rafinha! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rafinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. And Nasiri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. That's a good ball. Shot a goal!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Danilo. Rodrigo. Now this could be Vinicius Junior! Can he deliver? Mazraoui. Morocco do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Ben Sagir spreads it out wide. And it's Mazraoui. muscular approach does pay off here. And Rabat has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Joelinton, Gerson. That's an imaginative pass.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nicely intercepted. Gerson. Now it's En-Nesyri. Bruno Guimaraes getting this one clear. Gerson into the last quarter of an hour. Rodrigo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Hakimi. That's the throw. Morocco making another change here. Adli. Now it's Ben Seguir, aimed in towards the centre.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a mighty effort! He scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat. Aguirre shifted upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's En-Nesyri. Adli is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's trying it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Gerson. Joelinton. Gabriel. Mazraoui, gently done. He's in a great position. Adli gets flagged offside. Ederson sends that a long way. Aguirre moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Guimaraes. Aguirre aim forwards. Adley. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Goes for goal! That's a real chance missed. Hakimi, and it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Gerson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hakimi. Amrabat. And here's Adley. And it's Mazraoui. Joelinton with the clearance. Joelinton did just about enough to come out on top there. And it's been given away. Oh, that's neat. He's in space and looking for options. Gabriel getting this one clear. Bruno Guimaraes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hakimi. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Joelinton is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ben Seguir. Adley. Mazraoui. Now it's Adley. Adley!
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Gerson. Gabriel. Joelinton. Gabriel. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. He can run onto that. That is lovely. And it's Danilo. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
He should have put that one away.
Vinicius Junior.
Really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Clears it away. Jesson. Receives it in a good position here. Joelinton. Whips it across. Aguirre played up towards the front line. Joelinton. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Tries to get it clear. Mazraoui. Mazraoui chips it through. Now it's Adli. He's in plenty of space here. And he's onside. There are a few waiting for it. Extravagant effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Danilo. Gabriel. Gerson. Gabriel. Rafinha. Joelinton. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. And out it comes again. Have it back and can go again. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior! And he's heaved it away. Gerson. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. The final 5 minutes. And here's Vinicius Junior!
Yet another chance goes to waste.
Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Amrabat. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Adli. Nice touch. Applies the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gets it away. And it's Mazraoui. Adli. And Nassiri! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And Nassiri. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's out for a goal kick. time. Excellent interception. Hakimi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Played out to the right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And claimed it back swiftly. Danilo. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Adli. En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Another big chance that gets away. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Joelinton. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. Ben Seguir. Adli. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Joelinton. And here's Joelinton. And here's Rafinha. Adli. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Ben Seguir. And it's played in here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Strong running down that left flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Amrabat does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? Amrabat. Adli. Amrabat. Oh, it's come loose. He's in a great position. En-Nesyri! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
And Nesyri simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Well, the clearance is short. Rafinha. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, sweet feet. Adli. And it's lofted through here. Marquinhos. Danilo. Marquinhos. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Brazil have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Morocco give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, gently done. Ball is over the line. That'll be a throw. That's a throw. Amrabat. Aim forwards. Linton. Gabriel. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Now it's Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adli. Amrabat. And here's En-Nesyri.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
He's had a crack. Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. All square again into the dying minutes. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Gabriel chooses to go cross-field. Rodrigo. That is a great pick out. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rafinha. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Clears it away. Andreas Pereira spread out to the left. Ah, such a clever touch. Needs a quality cross. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. They are right into last chance territory. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.